What's going on, guys? Welcome to my first YouTube video ever. In this video, I'm going to be reviewing one of the coolest drones, the Parrot Mambo. I actually picked up the Mambo a while back on Amazon, refurbished because that's all they had at the time, but I'm pretty sure now both options are available. Anyways, in this video, I'm going to be going over the setup. I'm going to be doing a cannon test on one of my all-time favorite targets, Army guys. We're going to be doing an indoor and outdoor flight test. We're going to be going over the features and a whole lot more. So, let's get started. And you can see this thing hovers super well. Bring it back. Alright, we'll hit the box. Luckily, it's super durable. Anyways, let's get into the review. Alright guys, so whenever you get your drone, it's going to come in a box. If you buy the refurbished version, it's going to look something like this. If you buy the non-refurbished version, which I'm guessing most of you will, it's going to come in a white box. It's going to be a little better organized. But since I have the refurbished version here, I'll show you what it looks like when you open it up. So, inside the box, you'll see the drone itself. You'll see a baggie with the cannon and the grapple arm. And the cannon also comes with 50 green balls to shoot. You'll find a USB charger, the instructions and documentation, as well as the battery. Alright, now setting up the Mambo is super easy, especially after the first time. But for the first time, you're going to want to go into the App Store or Google Play, and you're going to want to download the Flypad mini application. And once you get this application, they're going to prompt you to set up an account. But once you set up an account, you want to go back into your settings, and you're going to want to enable Bluetooth. And once you've enabled Bluetooth, you're going to want to go grab your Parrot Mambo, and you're going to turn it on by hitting the button on the bottom of the drone. And once it's on, you're going to want to go back into the Flypad application, and these two will sync. Give it a second. And see, it's picked up the Mambo here, and it looks like it's ready to go. So start, initializing, and since we don't have the cannon on here, we're just gonna hit no hold, and it's paired. And this is actually where we control the drone from. And from here, we can just hit auto takeoff. All right, guys. So now we're gonna do a test of the cannon. Basically, the cannon just fits onto the top, just like a Lego. It's really easy. It's actually hard to mess it up. But now we're gonna go, once we're at our screen here, we're actually gonna select hold this time because we have an attachment. And you'll notice we have a new little icon in the middle here, and that's actually the cannon. So what you gotta do is tap the center, and the cannon will shoot. And let me see if I can get you guys a close up here. And so let's take this thing out and let's do some cannon tests. Alright guys, we got long range cannon test. Here we go. One for one. Ooh, a little high. Nice. Go left. Go forward. A little more stable. Ooh, another hit. I think that's the last one. Yeah, it's empty now. Good stuff. The Mambo was crushing Army guys from about 10 feet away. And the round still had some power behind them, but I think that is about the rated max range. So now that we've seen the cannon, let's take a look at one of the other accessories. So now I've got the gripper arms attached here, and just like the cannon, in the center of the controller, there'll be a little button you tap to open and close the arms. And let's see if we can grab an arming guy here. We got a mortarman, and we'll take him right off the edge of the table, and he's dead now. But my problem with the gripper arms is the props. They create so much draft that it usually blows lighter objects away when you're trying to pick them up. So usually the things that the Mambo can actually carry usually blow away. So you can sometimes pick stuff up before flight, but a lot of times on takeoff, it'll drop it. So really not that useful of a feature to me, unless you're doing something really light like a note or something, and you already have it in the gripper arms on takeoff. Alright, now that we've seen both attachments that come standard with the Mambo, let's take it outside for a test flight. Now we got the Mambo where it shines, the outdoors. And we'll do some tricks right off the bat. And like I said before, it can flip in all directions. And let's see how fast this thing can go. Holy cow, it's fast. Turns really well. Really stable too. Let's take it straight up and take a picture. See how high it can go. Holy cow. Still going. Alright, looks like max height. Snap a pic. Bring it back down. So yeah, this thing handles like a champ outdoors. Turns on a dime. See if I can get you an up close flip here. Alright, now let's see how the Mambo does with the cannon attached. Hovering nicely. See how fast it can go. Alright, still pretty quick. Turns really well. While the Mambo is flying around here, we'll go over some basic specs. The Mambo weighs about 2.22 ounces and has a battery life of about 8 to 9 minutes without attachments, or 6 to 7 minutes with attachments. It has a controllable range of about 20 to 30 meters with a smartphone, or 100 meters with a Flypad controller. The Mambo has a built-in 0.3 megapixel camera, but in my opinion is so blurry it's almost unusable. The Mambo utilizes an inertial measurement system to evaluate speed, tilt, and obstacle contact. It has an ultrasound, pressure, and camera sensor that allow the Mambo to hold position very well compared to other drones in this price range. As far as the Flypad controller, it does increase the range significantly, but if you're just using this drone for the cannon and the grapple and as a toy, like I think most people do, you really don't need the controller. If you are going to buy the FPV package, which basically a camera sits where the cannon is now and it shoots 720p at 30 frames per second, hooks up with the goggles, you put your phone in, it's pretty cool, but yeah, if you're not going to buy that, I don't think you need the controller really. And you can buy this drone, like I said, refurbished or standard. I'll leave a link for both in the description. And if this video helped you guys, I'd appreciate a thumbs up. And if you have a question, leave it in the comments. And think about subscribing. I got a underwater drone video coming up with me scuba diving with it. Got a bunch more reviews coming. So yeah guys, I appreciate you tuning into my first video, and I'll see you in a future one.